Fond du Lac at Kimberly, the Fox Valley Association Conference matchup that we have for you tonight on the Fast Signs High School Game of the Week. You're listening right here on The Score. My name is Tony Giordana. My partner is Dick Knapinski. Dick, two teams that match up very well against each other. Welcome back to the pregame show of the Fast Signs High School Game of the Week on The Score. It's time for the pregame coaches interviews brought to you by Fleet Farm, proudly serving hardworking families since 1955. Here with Kimberly head coach Chad Michaelwitz. And Coach, as we open up, I want to ask you, every season you kind of talk about maturity. And this season you said that it's a race to maturity. Through the first 3 weeks, how far do you feel like the strides have been, and how much more is there to go for your team to be to that mature level you're looking for?
Yeah, I think a lot. Anytime you have a disappointing, week one outcome, and then you play a number one ranked team in the state in Bayport, that showed a lot of growth. And then, you're just looking for in-game mechanics. Certainly from an offensive perspective, still too many pre-snap penalties, but we're playing a lot of different guys in a lot of different spots and just getting that organized and smooth transition. We'd like to see that take the next step, but I like where we're at. I think we have a really good football team. I think we're, at full strength with the proper development. We are as good as anyone in the state, but we got to continue. It's still very early in the season, and we got to continue to trust our process.
Alex Lam, the lone wideout to the left side. Here's the snap. Wong looking to the right side. Flushed out that way. Throwing over the middle to the end zone. The catch is made at the 1 yard line on the ground. Reeling that one in was Maddox Hermes.
Yeah, he just did a wheel route. Kind of set him up in the slot.
Maddox in the backfield with Brady Bell. Maddox gets the snap and runs untouched through the middle of the line of scrimmage into the end zone. Touchdown, Kimberly on the board to open up this game.
Well, and that was a great drive, putting that one together.
Another third down situation, however, for the Fond du Lac Cardinal offense. Be about 3rd and 5 from the 47. Here's the snap. Williamson looking downfield. Pocket collapsing, flushed out to the right, throwing down the sideline, intended for his man Adrian Johnson, who makes the catch and trucks into the end zone. And there's going to be a flag on the celebration, but a third down pass deep down the field. They connect for a touchdown.
Yeah, the defensive back was right there trying to make the catch and almost made the interception.
All playing to the 35. 3rd and 4 for Kimberly. Direct snap to Hermes. Hermes will move to the right. He's got speed. He's across the 30, up to the 25. Good shoestring tackle there by Ja Allen.
Yeah, Ja Allen was the last guy who had an opportunity as Hermes cut it out to his right once he was through the line, got all the way down to the 22 for a gain of 13.
1st and 10 there. 5 minutes even on the clock. Kimberly working with the football, moving from our left to right. On what is a beautiful Friday night in Kimberly, Wisconsin. Ball placed at the right hash mark, near side of the field the way we see it. To receive this snap will be Keegan Plew once again. Plew gets the snap. Juice to the left, cuts up the middle, has one man to beat, gets a block, and into the end zone. Keegan Plew puts Kimberly on top yet again. Williamson, the junior quarterback, leading his Cardinal offense through the teeth of a strong Kimberly defense. 1st and 10 from the 38, 4 minutes left in the first quarter. Williamson gets the snap, looking to the right side. Nothing there, being flushed out to the left side. Nothing there, being chased from behind and dragged to the ground. That is an impressive sack from Jackson Diedrich. The senior linebacker chasing down the athletic Williamson. Shotgun formation, snap to Williamson. Pocket collapses immediately, and he's wheeled to the ground. Good defense there. Chase Stanley, the junior, was back there immediately. You hear the cowbells, the stomping, the screaming. Here are the Kimberly faithful trying to power their papermaker defense against the Fond du Lac offense. Direct snap to Henschel. Full head of steam up the middle and breaks through. Nobody will stop Henschel. He's gone. Touchdown. 4th and 1. Give it to Mason Henschel, and he scores. 14 all in an FVA battle between Kimberly, Fond du Lac. Keegan Plew will take this one in at the 10-yard line. Plew up the middle, makes the man miss at the 40. There's a flag on the field. He bursts through midfield. He's up to the 30, the 20, the 10, 5. Plew to the end zone for a score. Again, we do have a flag on the field. And it is coming back. Holding against Kimberly. No score. Negates a kick return for a touchdown by Keegan Plew.
Yeah, and that was 93 yards.
Welcome back after the timeout by Kimberly. 14-14 the score in the second quarter. Dick, this drive has been a long one, but because it hasn't been a clean one.
It's not. 4 penalties on this drive, 2 on each team. Kimberly still has the football. They've had it the entire second quarter.
That timeout saved Kimberly from another penalty that would have been a delay of game. 2nd and 18 at the 29. Snap to Long, hands it off to Bell. Bell, with good patience, will work through the line of scrimmage, crossing the 25, sliding down to the 24.
Yeah, really good patience that time. He was looking to the outside off tackle on the left, couldn't see it, so instead stepped inside. Got what he could before the linebacker set him down.
It'll be 3rd and 13 for the Kimberly Papermakers. Wearing their red jerseys tonight with white letters and numbers. Gray pants and white helmets with the red Kimberly K logo working from our right to left. Hermes in the slot to the left. Alex Lom, the wideout on the sideline to the left. It is a fake handoff to Bell. Play action. Wong looking downfield. Gets it to Lom at the 12. Lom inside the 10. Will get tackled at the 7-yard line. First down for Kimberly.
And that one, everybody was running around. Dorn made a little circle pattern about 5 yards out, and somebody ran a deep pattern across the end zone. And all the defensive backs and linebackers skirted to that, and Lom was standing all by himself at the 15-yard line.
Was able to get 8 yards after the catch. 5:45 and counting on the clock. Wong and Plew in the backfield. Hermes in motion from left to right side. The snap handoff to Plew. Plew gets hit in the backfield. Won't get any farther. Loss of yardage. Back to the 8. Plew in the slot to the left now with Lom the wideout on that side. Again, Hermes and Bell in the backfield. Dorn to block as the fullback. Snap to Hermes. He will keep. Follow his blockers. Both Bell and Dorn setting blocks. Hermes will get hit at the 1, fall forward into the end zone, and after that, a flag flew. Williamson will hand it off to Henschel. Will toss it back to Williamson. It's on the ground. Recovered by Kimberly. A flea flicker gone wrong, and the Papermakers have the football. Trying to get too tricky are the Fond du Lac Cardinals, and it cost them. Gun formation, Wong with Plew in the backfield. We'll hand it off to Plew. Keegan Plew to the 10-5 touchdown. Keegan Plew the score for Kimberly, capitalizing on the Cardinal fumble. Keegan Plew, the first team offense running back from a season ago, carries this one into the end zone for another score. 27-14 point after attempt coming from Maddox Hermes. Up and good. Xavion Davis, his key target, the wide out to the right side, only man on that side. Motioning to the slot. Williamson tracking down Davis, but being grabbed from behind and put on the ground. Tyler Hinn, the sack. Big number 98, who you just pointed out, Dick, gets the sack on that one.
And Williamson is still down. He was put down hard on the ground. He was running away, and Tyler Hinn caught up to him and just kind of landed on him with the tackle, and Williamson is still down.
Yeah, Tyler Hinn is not a small man. 6'3", 273, and as you mentioned, Dick, all his weight came down on Williamson on that sack. But for Tyler Hinn, his second sack of the season, 6th sack for the Kimberly defense, and Tyler Hinn, the 3-year starter as a senior, was the one who put Williamson on the ground there. He's still getting attention. Long will hand off to Brady Bell, and Bell up past the 30, up to the 27, 28-yard line.
That's the 6th carry by Bell. And we talked to Chad Michaelwitz, and he wanted to get each one of these running backs 10 carries during the course of the evening. And he said, that's not easy to do with the plays you have.
Brady Bell was quoted by saying that this dual running back threat of him and Keegan Plew bring a lot of versatility and a lot of physicality to the backfield for Kimberly. There's a flag here. It'll be a illegal procedure on Kimberly on offense again.
Yeah, this is not a game that the coaches are going to say, boy, we played this one cleanly.
No, absolutely not. So it will push Kimberly back. Yeah, back to Bell and Plough. They combined for over 1,000 rushing yards last season. Brady Bell, who doubles as a lacrosse player for Kimberly, in the backfield here. Wong back to pass, looking for Alex Lom, gets it to him, makes a man miss, and will get up to the 20-yard line before being wheeled to the ground.
See if they give that for a first down. They've got the chain gang. They're starting to move up. They believe it, and the referees now agree with them.
Nice grab there from Alex Lom. He's received a pass a couple of times this year. Came into tonight with 9 receptions for 122. Has yet to catch a first career touchdown.
Now his 3 catches for 39 yards tonight.
When asked what the team goal was coming into this year, he said, and I quote, kick butt. Simple.
Well,
Wong looking over the middle. It's complete to the big man, Ryan Buchanan. And Buchanan, the tight end, into the end zone. He lost the football as he was getting towards the goal line, and the call is a touchdown. Fond du Lac was saying they might have recovered a fumble, but the officials give the score to the Papermakers.
And that's the right call. Buchanan was over the goal line, and once you're over the goal line, you can fumble the ball, you can bounce it on the ground, you can throw it over the end line, that's fine. But once you cross that goal line, it's a touchdown. The ball is then dead.
Ryan Buchanan, the senior tight end, who was dubbed a, quote, freaky athlete by head coach Chad Michaelwitz in the preseason, with a good grab and rumbled to the end zone there. Extra point, up and through. 35-14. Now the Kimberly lead with 1:12 remaining until the halfway mark. Play action, throwing to the end zone. It is complete for the touchdown. That one going to Jake Mao, and there's a flag on the field. Touchdown is good. The sophomore tight end, standing 6'6", 214. Reeled in the 7th Kimberly touchdown of the night. Extra point up, good. It is 49-14, 35 is the Papermaker lead. Speak about Kimberly doing Kimberly things. That last touchdown went to a sophomore tight end, Jake Mao. Again, like I said earlier in the broadcast, as a broadcaster, you just have to come here ready to say anybody's name on the roster.
And there are a lot of guys on the roster.
2nd and 2 from the 19-yard line. Handoff for Henschel. Trudging forward and breaks free through the hole. Will go the distance for the touchdown. Henschel's a big kid. 6 foot even, 185. He gets the ball here again. Just shy of midfield. Final 35 seconds will tick off the clock here. Henschel also a wrestler and performs on the track and field squad for Fond du Lac. Very physical, a 3.8 grade point average. Offer on the table from UW Stevens Point. That'll end the game. 49-21, Kimberly victorious over Fond du Lac in this FBA contest. Fond du Lac will fall to 2-2, 0-2 in conference play. Kimberly now 3-1, 2-0 in FBA play.